It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Did you know that the ancient Stoics wielded a secret weapon that shielded them from chaos and the emotional storms stirred by difficult people in life? Imagine holding such a tool, a mental armor protecting you from the negative energy others try to throw your way. This is not just ancient history, but a practical strategy that can transform your life today. Whether you're dealing with a demanding boss, a troublesome family member, or anyone who drains your energy, Stoicism offers a powerful solution. In today's video, we'll dive into applying Stoic principles to not just survive but thrive through adversity. This isn't about merely enduring hardships. It's about forging a life of peace, resilience, and profound personal freedom. If you've ever felt crushed by others' negativity or simply want a calmer existence in this chaotic world, you've come to the right place. Let's embark on this journey together, armed with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, to uncover the secret to maintaining calm no matter what life throws at you. I ask only one thing: don't skip any part of this video. If you're watching, consider yourself a rare exception and act accordingly. The core idea here is to draw clear boundaries, deciding precisely how much influence external forces, especially narcissists, are allowed to have over your inner peace. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You control your mind, not external events." Understanding this brings power. These words resonate deeply when facing the challenge of dealing with narcissists. They remind us that true strength lies not in changing them, often impossible, but in mastering our responses. When confronted with narcissism, the only thing we truly govern is our reaction, our emotions, and the mental space we allocate to them. It's no small feat, especially when emotions run high and the narcissist is deeply woven into your life, be it family, partner, or colleague. Seneca enriches this approach with a vital lesson: much of our suffering springs from imagined fears rather than reality. Anxiety and distress when dealing with narcissists often stem from exaggerated expectations of what they might say or do next. Applying Seneca's advice teaches us to clearly separate actual impact from the additional pain we inflict on ourselves with our thoughts. This doesn't diminish the challenge narcissists pose. Rather, it restores mental space by focusing on the present moment instead of worst-case scenarios. Picture carrying a backpack every day. Each negative interaction, manipulation, or harsh word from a narcissist adds another stone. It becomes heavy, exhausting, and slows you down. Stoicism shows us that we can stop adding stones to this load. We can't change the narcissist, but we can change how their actions affect us. Minimizing their role begins with a conscious decision to redirect our focus. This means actively shifting thoughts and energy toward people and activities that bring joy and peace. It's about setting emotional and physical boundaries to protect our well-being. This might mean limiting contact with the narcissist, changing how you engage to avoid giving them opportunities to hurt you, or in some cases, cutting ties completely. Still, acknowledge this process can be painful. Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but understanding them fully and then making rational decisions on how to move forward. If you're dealing with narcissistic parents or siblings, you're not just facing a difficult individual, you're wrestling with the grief of a lost, loving, and supportive relationship. That grief deserves your acknowledgement. Allow yourself to go through it. Seek therapy. Find solace in creative outlets like writing or painting, and lean on friends or supportive communities. These steps aren't just about stepping away from toxicity, they're about healing and growth. Embracing Stoicism teaches us to focus on our inner fortress, a sanctuary of peace and resilience within. By reducing the narcissist's role in your life, you're not being cold or hostile. You're prioritizing your mental and emotional health. You decide that inner peace is paramount, and you won't let anyone disrupt it. Remember, feeling hurt, grieving, and seeking help are all natural. What matters is that you're moving step by step toward a stronger, happier version of yourself. Fortified by an inner fortress, no external chaos can breach. This is the essence of applying Stoicism to confront narcissism, finding strength in serenity, and deliberately choose to focus on what truly matters: your peace, happiness, and growth. Narcissists often build a protective shell of superiority, whether through charm, intellect, success, or a mix of these. This shell not only deceives others, but also shields them from inner wounds and insecurities. However, when we begin to see through this facade and question its authenticity, we do so not with malice, but as a practice of Stoic philosophy in the pursuit of truth, shedding each layer of illusion to reveal the reality beneath is a journey. So, how do you begin? First, hold firmly to the Stoic principle of indifference. Distinguish what lies within your control from what does not. The goal isn't to change the narcissist or the outcomes beyond reach, but to change how you perceive them, thereby reducing their grip on your emotions and reactions. When you notice them flaunting an exaggerated self-image, rather than confronting them head-on, you might choose the subtle power of inquiry. For example, ask, "How did you reach that conclusion?" Or, "Could you elaborate on that?" These questions, asked with genuine curiosity and without judgment, can lead the narcissist and those around them to reflect on the truth behind their claims. Yet, it's crucial to remain cautious and vigilant to protect your own mental well-being. Stoic philosophy teaches us to avoid conflicts that disturb our inner calm. Instead, we maintain serenity and emotional balance, even when provoked. This means knowing when to engage and when to withdraw, always prioritizing your own peace. By adopting a detached curiosity, you don't directly challenge the narcissist's inflated self-image, but invite both them and yourself to explore the truth together. This gentle questioning can gradually dissolve their grand illusions, not through confrontation, but through thoughtful reflection. This approach lets you lessen their influence over you, viewing situations and people more objectively. It aligns with the Stoic practice of prosoche, focused attention, where you remain fully present and aware of your thoughts, words, and actions. Maintaining this clear awareness helps you interact wisely and gracefully with the narcissist, safeguard your self-worth, and stay committed to your inner peace. Challenging a narcissist's inflated image from a place of humility means seeking truth with compassion, not confrontation. It involves gently peeling back the layers behind their mask, guided by Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In doing so, you protect your own peace of mind while offering the narcissist a chance for self-reflection and growth. This path of awareness and healing isn't passive. It demands intentional effort, bravery, and the readiness to face uncomfortable truths about oneself. This journey isn't about confronting or changing the narcissist's behavior, but focusing on your own growth and mental health. Stoicism, grounded in self-awareness and personal virtue, perfectly supports this therapeutic process. It encourages turning inward to understand your reactions, emotions, and guiding values. Seneca's teaching resonates deeply. Here, no one can possess everything they desire, but one can refrain from craving what isn't theirs and find joy in what they already have. In therapy, this means recognizing that current limitations and pain aren't fixed states, but challenges meant to foster growth and learning. It shifts focus from seeking external validation, especially from those incapable of healthy affirmation, to embracing self-recognition and compassion. Therapy becomes a sanctuary for this introspection and development, a space where you can freely explore emotions, experiences, and relational impacts without judgment. The aim is to heal wounds caused by toxic relationships, acknowledge your inherent worth, and understand that this worth doesn't depend on the approval of a narcissist or anyone else. Throughout therapy, you practice Stoic reflection, examining life and choices through the lens of wisdom and courage. You question the beliefs that have bound you to toxic ties, beliefs that may have driven you to seek approval from those who cannot offer it healthily. This self-examination is vital to relinquish the need for others' validation, reclaiming independence and self-mastery. But therapy is not just about letting go. It's about building something new within. It's about discovering joy, passion, and peace in your own way, crafting a life aligned with your deepest values and aspirations. This aligns perfectly with the Stoic path toward a virtuous life. Happiness does not come from external achievements or relationships, but from living in virtue. Engaging in therapy and personal growth is a powerful act of resistance against the negativity imposed by the narcissist. It declares that we are not merely roles assigned in their story, but possess the strength and wisdom to write our own. This embodies the spirit of Stoicism, recognizing that our power lies in how we choose to respond, cultivating our inner garden, and living in harmony with nature and reason. The path of therapy and self-improvement is rarely easy. It demands courage to confront weaknesses, overcome fears, and step into the unknown. Yet it is also a journey filled with hope. As we strip away layers of pain and doubt, we uncover a resilient and radiant self, ready to rise and be honored. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom springs from within, the freedom to choose our attitude, responding with wisdom and compassion. To live a life that reflects our truest self is the reward of this healing and growth process. It stands as proof of our persistence and capacity for change. It reminds us that no matter the challenges we face, we hold the power to cultivate peace, joy, and fulfillment from within. Walk this journey with the courage of a Stoic, viewing therapy and self-development as your chance to become the architect of your destiny. Commit to this path, one deliberate, step at a time. This is a step toward a more authentic, powerful, and peaceful life. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control external events or the actions of others, we are fully in command of our inner world, our thoughts, reactions, and emotions. This principle is especially potent when dealing with narcissists, whose behavior often feels like a direct assault on our inner peace. Let's delve deeper. Narcissists instinctively seek to provoke, manipulate, or unsettle you through words or actions. The natural reaction might be to respond in kind, defend yourself, or engage in conflict. Yet here, Stoicism opens a different path, a calm, detached, and peaceful inner state. Controlling your response doesn't mean suppressing or denying feelings. It means recognizing them clearly and choosing a conscious response. This might mean pausing, taking a deep breath, and reflecting before answering or even deciding not to respond at all. The key is understanding that your power lies in how you respond. You are no pawn in the narcissist's game. You are the guardian of your mind's sanctuary. This strategy requires practice and mindfulness, developing the skill to notice emotional triggers and habitual reactions. It means committing to observe your thoughts and feelings without immediate action. This is where Stoic exercises like journaling or meditation become invaluable. These methods help you step back, see the situation through reason instead of emotion, and choose responses aligned with your values and desire for peace. By refusing to play the narcissist's game and opting for calm detachment over confrontation, you embody a profound Stoic virtue, apatheia, freedom from chaotic emotions, not the absence of feeling, but the mastery of not being disturbed by them. You become the living example of Stoic calm in the face of provocation. This approach is not about imprisonment or avoidance, but a proactive, intentional stance affirming, "I am the master of my soul, the protector of my peace. Your actions cannot breach the fortress of my mind unless I allow it." It is a declaration of independence, reclaiming power and committing to your own well-being. By applying this strategy, we shield ourselves from the narcissist's negativity while nurturing deeper self-awareness and resilience. We learn to move through the world with calm confidence, knowing that inner peace is inviolable. This is ultimate freedom, the right to choose how to respond to the outside world, live by our principles, and maintain serenity through all trials. Remind yourself that you have the power to protect your mental space, control your reactions, and live with dignity, tranquility, and strength. This is not just a tactic against narcissists, it is a blueprint for a mindful and virtuous life. As we close today's journey through Stoic wisdom and its application to difficult people, remember that peace of mind is a sanctuary, a fortress no external force can breach without your consent. Like the Stoics, you have the power to choose your response, stand firm against adversity, and cultivate a resilient peace. The strength you seek is not far away. It lies within you, waiting to be awakened and nourished. Now, I invite you to delve deeper into these profound ideas through one of the playlists appearing on your screen. Immerse yourself in the philosophy that can transform your life, equipping you with the tools to face challenges with calm resolve and wisdom. If you found value in today's discussion, consider subscribing to our channel, sharing this video with those who need it, and giving it a thumbs up. Your support empowers us to spread these timeless lessons to more individuals seeking guidance and strength. Together, let's embark on this journey of personal growth and empowerment, anchored in the enduring wisdom of the Stoics and pioneers of psychology. Remember, you are not alone on this path. Let us keep learning, evolving, and thriving together. Thank you for watching and being part of the Stoic Journal community. Until next time, continue fortifying your inner fortress